Guys, welcome back to my channel. I just finished filming a video and explaining to you guys why I'm not as consistent as I would like, so you guys can go watch that. It's on my hair color. Tell you guys all about my purple hair. I haven't already seen this video because this one comes after that one. Tell you guys all about my purple hair and how I achieved it and how I did all of it. Now, this is my cancer story about my grandmother who had pancreatic cancer and how it transferred and how we discovered. This video is meant to help someone out there. If you notice any of these signs that I'm going to speak about below, please take your mother, take your aunt, take your friend to the doctor. Let them know that these are signs that are part of it. So here we go. Let me start. Start by telling you guys I'm not going to draw my life here. Oh my God, I feel like I have a bald spot. You guys see through my bangs? Like, what the fuck? What is going on here? Okay, there we go. I fixed it. Like, I hate to be able to see through my bangs. Like, I feel like I have a bald spot. Like, what? Don't judge. Well, actually, judge away. Whatever. My voice sounds like this because I'm sick, but I need to film. So let me start by telling you guys, thank you for being here. Oh, sorry. I thought I saw a bug in my window. I'm like, what the? Okay. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being a new subscriber. If you're new, hi. Hey, boo, hey. Oh, I just noticed I didn't end my last video with sending you guys tons of besitos. I'm going to start this one by sending you tons of besitos for my last video. How could I forget? What a dumb. Anyways, let me start by telling you guys, I was raised by my grandmother. My grandmother raised me because my mother was a teen mom, and yeah, I'm just not going to draw my life here. So, like, you would like to know what happened and why my grandmother raised me? Tell me below. I will do a story on that. But I was raised by my grandmother until I was 15 years old. Late 15s. I was turning 16. And my grandmother was always a soldier in my eyes. Like, she never had any problems. She was always at the doctor's. She was that lady that took care of herself enough. Oops. Took care of herself enough that we always thought she was great. She was always at the doctor's, like I said. Well, one day, I was picked up from school early because she had an eye doctor, and I would always go to translate. If you guys don't know, I am half Dominican, half Greek. So my grandmother is Dominican, and she didn't really understand much English. But wait, let me explain this. She understood enough English to know when I was talking shit with my friends or talking about boys, she'd be like, you really think that I didn't understand that? I understood everything you said, okay? That would be her. She would actually be like, I heard you talking about boys. ¿Tú crees que yo no te estoy escuchando a ti hablando mierda de esos tipos? Okay? Any Dominican Hispanic household knows. Your mother, your grandmother, they understand exactly what the hell you said. They're just playing it off. So if you're younger and you think your Hispanic grandmother does not understand that you said that Justin was hot, beware. She knows you think Justin is hot. She just is not saying it. Watch your back, okay? So I would go and help her translate. This time my aunt went with me because we were going to go shop because my aunt was pregnant at the time. So my aunt was pregnant. I love that she was pregnant. So we were going to go shop for the baby after my grandmother had her eye exam. So we went in for an eye exam. Okay, fine. My grandmother would go into an eye exam, and the eye doctor puts her some dilating drops. They needed to dilate her eyes to really check out her eyeballs. It was a new doctor, so we're like, whatever. Let the doctor do what it needs to do. So the doctor does what it needs to do, and we leave. There we go shop. The next day, my grandmother wakes up. Oh, this is going to be a long video. Sorry, guys. The next day, my grandmother wakes up, and her eyes are yellow. Yellow. Like they were cheddar cheese yellow. Her eyes were extremely yellow, and we were like, oh my God, what happened? Like, was it the drops? What happened? We couldn't exactly figure out what happened, so we assumed it was the new dilating eye drops that the doctor had given her. So we went on, and we go to the eye doctor, and we asked her exactly what happened, and we were like, you know, what's going on? What kind of drops are these? What is going on? Why are her eyes yellow? Sorry, I'm shedding. Why are her eyes yellow? So my grandmother goes, oh, I don't have anything. The doctor tells my aunt That is very rare. These eye drops do not cause your eyes to turn yellow. They flush out your body when you tear. You know, when you tear, it flushes out your body. My aunt was like, so why are her eyes yellow? The doctor says, I've only seen this in one other patient, and the other patient had pancreatic cancer. Your mother has to be admitted into the hospital immediately. Me and my aunt were like, wait, what? So think about it. I'm 15 years old, just turned 15. And all of a sudden, my home becomes the hospital. Right? So my aunt goes in and she says, you know, we didn't tell my grandmother anything. We didn't want her to worry. I was the light of her eyes. If she knew that I was going to be where I am today, she would have worried. Not where I am today. What had happened in the course of her being sick. So she was like, no, I'm not going to the hospital. So we kind of had to force her that she needed to go. She was worried about me. Always, her worry was always me if I was going to be okay. So I decided I was going to live by myself where we used to live. Now, we lived in a 1-bedroom apartment. Perfectly fine. It was it. No big deal. So I stayed by myself. I lived by myself while she was in the hospital. And she started out with pancreatic cancer. They told us they did so many procedures. When we got to the hospital, they took blood work. They did blood work. They did every single thing you can think of. They did to my grandmother, okay? The first signs actually were that she started losing weight. I can't believe that we didn't really notice it. But if you look back, my grandmother was chunky. She was chunky. She was 5'5", and she weighed maybe 180 pounds. She was chubby. And she went from 180 pounds to about 120, which is what I weighed back then. I weighed 130 now. I've gained 10 pounds over the course of me moving to Connecticut. But it's fine. I got it all in my boob section. Like, I didn't have boobs back then. And now I got them, so it's fine. So she went to weigh 120. She weighed as much as I did. Think about it, guys. She lost so much weight. And we just thought it was like, she wasn't really hungry anymore. So we're just like, okay, whatever. Like, she's just losing weight. These were days prior. Now, when she gets to the hospital, they do every single procedure that you can think of. And they tell us it's a fact she has pancreatic cancer. We don't know what to do. What do you do now? Like, I was 15 years old. I was living with her. I had nobody to live with. My mother lives in Connecticut. My father lives in the Bronx. I live in Queens. Like, what? Where do we function now? So I had a godmother, my godmother. And she lived across the street. And I stayed in my apartment. And I used to go to her house to eat. So I was living by myself for about 3 months. The doctor gave my grandmother, listen to this. He gave her a year to 3 years. And she passed away 3 months. She passed away in 3 months. I'm about to cry now, but I won't. I'm going to hold it in. So, okay, back. It took her 3 months for her to leave us. The cancer actually traveled all throughout her body. She would vomit, throw up every single day. I would leave school to go be with her. I wouldn't go to school. I missed so many days of school. It was ridiculous. I missed so many days of my sophomore year. But what needed to be done, needed to be done. And she was there to take care of me, and I took care of her on her last dying days. And, you know, so I wanted to do this video because I wanted to share some of the signs that you guys will notice. So you guys have asked me, like, do the video. Why haven't you done the video? I'm going to tell you guys why I hadn't done the video before. Because I've filmed it 6 times. Sat here 6 times ready to film. And every single time I get choked up, I'm either tearing up or my camera flips front. Now, I told my grandmother, if you don't want me to film, make a sign. This time she didn't. So it's just like, I'll film your story because maybe it can help others. If your grandmother, your mother, your friend, your sister doesn't feel good or is losing weight for no apparent reason at a rapid rate, check that out. Please go to your doctor. Pancreatic cancer is one of the least detected cancers because it hides. It hides as any other disease. It's one of those cancers that you could hardly spot, that people hardly even check for because it's really so unknown. People need to know that it's out there. I got it tattooed. I got the pancreatic cancer ribbon tattooed. Let's see if you guys would be able to see it. You guys won't be able to see it. But I got it tattooed with her name and her dates. It's an awareness. People need to know that it's out there. As much as other cancers are out there, breast cancer, lung cancer, skin cancer. There's so many cancers out there, and truly pancreatic cancer is really one of the least detected cancers that there is. Guys, if you notice anything, take them straight to doctors. Yellow eyes was really the first sign that the doctor said it was we had to worry about. But if we look back, the losing weight, she was feeling dizzy. She really had not that much energy. It was just, there were signs before. If you guys notice any of those, please take your parent, your neighbor, whoever it is, let them know that something could be up. Now, I want to thank you guys for watching this video and for bearing with me, taking me a little bit to film it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing to me. Thank you guys for being here. I'm sending you guys tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of besitos. I'm sending you twice as much because I didn't say besitos last video. Thank you guys. Bye.